What do these 5 people have in common? Find out in today's episode of Full Auto. Meet Eleanor Ross. She became a federal judge for the United States District Court in 2014 after she was nominated by Barack Obama, despite ferocious opposition from Obama's own inner circle, such as progressive Democrat Representative John Lewis, who said of Ross's nomination, "Black women vote in a higher percentage than any other group in Georgia. I think the president should do better by them." Or progressive liberal Dr. Joseph Lowery, who was quoted as saying of Ross's nomination,
"It is insulting."
It is insulting. Ross even received a rating from the American Bar Association that raised a lot of eyebrows and caused some to question whether or not she was even qualified to hold such a position of high esteem. Now meet Marcus Wheeler, a convicted felon and known gangbanger. Wheeler is unable to purchase a firearm of his own because the laws make it incredibly difficult for him to do so. He can't even do this on the internet, as some have claimed is possible. While Marcus was not able to buy a firearm of his own, he was still allowed to roam the streets despite his violent history, and he sent his girlfriend, 26-year-old Jelita Johnson, who had no criminal record, to purchase a gun for him at her local pawn shop. She purchased this handgun for Wheeler, a 9mm Glock that he would later use to murder Officer KERRIE OROZCO 1 day before she was scheduled to depart for maternity leave. The ATF conducted an emergency trace on Wheeler's gun and found out that it was Johnson who filled out the 4473 and immediately arrested her. Now enter U.S. Attorney John Horn. He is the prosecuting attorney in this case. Since it is well known that the Obama administration does not prosecute gun crimes, Mr. Horn fell in line and followed orders, offering a plea bargain of 1 year probation in exchange for a guilty plea. Judge Ross, ignoring the fact that the law allows for a maximum sentence in these situations of 10 years in federal prison and a fine of $250,000, chose to turn a blind eye to justice and accepted the agreement from the U.S. Attorney. That's right, Jelita Johnson will never serve 1 single day in prison for the crime that led to the death of an innocent life. A crime that now forces a husband to sleep alone and robs a brand new baby girl of the chance to ever know the woman who brought her into this world. This is just one case of many. The Department of Justice under the Obama administration has experienced a 34% decline in prosecution of gun crimes. And instead of doing something about it, Barack Obama continues to outright ignore demands from gun rights and victim rights groups all over this country. For decades, gun right groups such as the National Rifle Association, the Second Amendment Foundation, and the Gun Owners of America have lobbied hard for government to crack down and have demanded the strongest possible prosecution of these federal gun laws. But those demands have fallen on deaf ears as politicians like Barack Obama choose to pursue new laws that are aimed at law-abiding gun owners and literally impose zero obstacle to violent thugs and criminal gangbangers. If you are as sick of this as I am, please join me in supporting at least one of these organizations. They are the teeth of the Second Amendment in Washington, D.C., but they cannot exist without regular folks like me and you. The NRA has no Bloomberg bucks. The Gun Owners of America has no Obama administration. They have us. And if we are up to the call, we are all they will ever need to keep on fighting until the battle is won.